Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Azzy here, back with a brand new video, guys. And in today's video, boys, what we're going to be covering is how to survive the early game in Arena Season 2, Chapter 2. And this can just apply for anything, really. This is just the current season I'm making it in. So if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, or you find this video helps you in any way, I'd much appreciate if you guys go down below and subscribe. Over 96% of you guys are actually not subscribed, but you're watching the videos. It takes 2 seconds out your day. We're on a road to 2.5k, guys. It would mean a lot to me. But yeah, now I've said all of that, guys, hopefully you do enjoy. I'm going to be teaching you how to survive the early game in Season 2, Chapter 2, or like I said, any season whatsoever. Alright, so one of the main tips I have for you guys right here is actually landing spot, and you guys don't understand how vital this actually is. So yeah, like I said, the first tip for you guys is actually a landing spot, okay? If you guys don't already have one, I'd much advise going down below and actually checking out this link. It's called lootlake.info. If I forget to link it, it's probably one of the best websites out there that pro players like Mongrel, Benji Fishy, like all of them have used to find spots and clicks and like stuff like that. They still use it to find new locations to land in Arena. So I really do advise just going out, checking that website out. It's actually how I found my 2 landing spots, because this actually kind of leads on to the next one. You guys want to have just a backup landing spot, okay? You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket as such. And I know that's easily said. I know that's easily said to have 2 landing spots, because it's hard to find one good landing spot sometimes, especially uncontested and stuff like that in tournaments. But just take some time, go into creative or go into battle lab or anything like that, or playgrounds or normal games, and just practice that drop. I know it might kind of be a bit boring, but you won't understand how much this will help you, because if someone else decides to go to your landing spot, you guys are going to have the best physical chance of actually getting the weapon and obviously killing them, or getting the weapon and then them running off or whatever. So I do want to say a landing spot is one of your most vital kind of points of how to survive the early game, really, because if you minimize the chances of people landing with you and you minimize the RNG, because you're going to get about 5 or 6 chests, which is that's the kind of number you want to be aiming for. Definitely no less. Any more is obviously a bonus, because the spot that I actually land at actually has 8 chests, okay? And it's very rare that I end up getting loot that I don't need, you know what I mean? I might have an all green loadout, but I can work with that, get a few kills, take other people's loot and stuff like that. But like I said, you just kind of want to minimize that factor of either getting killed off spawn, and you want to also minimize the RNG by getting as many chests as possible. Still, you are getting a little bit of RNG. I do understand when you open the chest and that you can't guarantee it, but if you open them chests as fast as possible, you'll be able to do your loot run as fast as possible. Therefore, you'll be able to loot more chests and more locations. So yeah, that's kind of landing spots and like knowing your location, where to land. Like I said, try and get 2 locations if you can. And obviously this leads perfectly on to the next one, because after you guys loot your location and you get everything, maybe a few kills or whatever, you guys need to rotate early, okay? And the reason I'm saying this is because I used to be such a bad late rotator. I used to think late rotations were better than early rotation. And I know, before you start like slating me or anything like that, I don't know what was going on in my head. I used to just think everyone's going to early rotate, so I'll be at the back. Don't do this, guys. It is probably one of the biggest mistakes, and it's probably one of the biggest things that is holding you back, unless you have any movement options such as like a grapple gun, a launch pad, or any kind of form of rotation. Boats, helicopters. I know helicopters aren't in Arena, but you know what I mean. Like, you need something to kind of back you up if you are going to make that late rotate. But yeah, the main reason you actually kind of want to rotate early, guys, is to stop third parties or prevent third parties as much as possible in the worst situation, okay? Because if you're getting third party and you're going into the circle, there's probably nothing much more, because you've got the storm catching up with you and you've got that pressure to kill that person. You can't really do that much. You're going to get third partied on top of that, and it's just a downhill spiral from there. So to minimize that chance completely, what you guys want to do is literally go into a game and then early rotate as soon as you've done your looting and everything like that, and then find a nice spot in the circle, such as like not center zone but not on the outskirts of zone either. You just want to be in that happy medium where you're 9 times out of 10 going to get the next circle. Just remember as well, guys, just because the arrow is telling you to go that direct route, let's say it's going straight through Pleasant and it's going straight through a few other named locations, if you rotate early, it gives you the chance, if you see people fighting there, you can either run and take picks if you really want, but personally what I'd say if you're trying to survive the early game is I would go around them and you can take a little detour. So that's another little benefit you guys can have if you leave early instead of leaving late, because if you leave late, you've kind of got no choice apart from to go through, push them people and see where it leads you. But like I said, it doesn't always go like that. I know you can't always like win. I know it doesn't always go like that, and I know you don't always just not run into anyone. So here's another tip as well, guys. Also watch my videos on how to stop losing fights and stuff like that. I've actually done a fair few videos up on the channel recently to kind of prevent that, so make sure to go and check them out. But it's just being confident in fights. Okay, because if you get tagged for 25 or 50 damage, I know how annoying it can be and how demotivating it can be. Like, all right, he's cracked me for 50, and if you've got no heals, it kind of already plays mind games on you, okay? So you want to just keep that confident mindset, think that you're going to win the fight. Obviously, don't be too arrogant and stuff like that, because you might get slapped still, but I'm just saying, just try and keep a good, happy, confident mindset. Don't be defeated before you've even had the fight, okay? So that's just one thing I want to give you if you guys do decide to fight in the early game, if you really, really have to, like I said. I'm just going to give you another tip as well when rotating, guys. If you rotate and there's someone else in front of you and you see them running and they're not really firing back at you, just don't shoot them, you know? I know as tempting as it is, for me, I really get tempted and I do it and I die sometimes. So this is a tip that I'm going to give you guys. Just know the right time and place to be fighting someone, okay? If you're in zone and the zone's just changed or whatever and you've got it, then fight. Don't fight when you literally have to move to the next zone, because you guys are just opening up for third parties and also the storm. So just be aware of your surroundings when you are obviously going and rotating, because people just are looking for the W key, especially if you get to Champions League and stuff like that. People are just looking to W key at that point. They don't care about placement, they don't care about nothing like that. They're solely coming in there to try and W key and get better. But anyway, guys, I think that about wraps us up for this video right here. I didn't quite go into depth about everything that I did, because I've noticed this recording's already like 20 minutes long, so I don't want it to be too long for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you want to see a part 2 or anything like that, please do let me know. I'll be down to do it. Like I said, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn bell notifications on, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Stay safe. It's been your boy Aaron, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.